Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is a channel where I talk about my top stocks, and we also talk about crypto. If you're new, please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get my frequent updates. Well, we're going to talk about stocks a little bit today. We have the assets growing right now in this bull market. Pretty exciting day. Today we had Palantir earnings, and last week we had Amazon earnings as well. So let's look at my hot stocks of the day. Okay, some of my hottest stocks today was Tesla. Tesla shares were up as much as 2.73%. SoFi shares were up as 3.86, and Amazon shares surged 5.17% after a deal with OpenAI. So again, stocks related to artificial intelligence are surging. Also, we had Palantir up as much as 2.39%. So let's go to the Amazon earnings. Okay, here it is. Amazon raises spending forecast up to 125 billion as third quarter results top estimates. Amazon posted third quarter earnings that exceeded expectations and strong cloud growth. AWS revenue accelerated 20% to 33 billion, with CEO Andy Jassy was a pace it hadn't seen since 2022. The conference call happened last week at 2 p.m., 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so again, Amazon shares surged last week over 9.93%. But then again, today they had some more good news. Okay, Amazon closes at a record $38 billion deal with OpenAI, with AWS. Uh, it was reported this morning, November 3rd, OpenAI has signed a $38 billion deal with Amazon Web Services, which will immediately start accessing NVIDIA graphic processing units. It's one of the OpenAI's biggest moves away from Microsoft, which was the company's exclusive cloud provider until earlier this year. The partnership gives OpenAI the flexibility to scale infrastructure through 2026 and beyond. Again, OpenAI signing a $38 billion with Amazon, and that's what got the shares rocketing higher today. All right. All right. In my portfolio today, the hottest stock was Tesla shares up 2.6. SoFi shares up 3.23 for a gain of $398. Um, Amazon shares again surging 4% on the OpenAI deal, and advanced market devices up 1.39%. Okay. So again, a lot of artificial intelligence stocks moving today. NVIDIA, Palantir as well, up 3.5%. Again, they did have an earnings call today. Shares did sink after earnings. So let's take a quick look at the earnings calendar. Again, the earnings calendar is basically where companies report quarterly earnings for the previous last 3 months. They also talk about the company moving forward in the next 3 months. Okay, so today we did have Palantir Technologies report. Tomorrow we have AMD reporting, NVIDIA reporting late November 19th. Uber will report tomorrow. Super Micron will report November 4th. And Robinhood will report on Wednesday. Okay, so these are companies that will again report revenue, earnings per share, and if they beat on the top and bottom as far as margins and again on overall revenue, this will be reported tomorrow for AMD and Uber. All right, so those are interesting. Now let's go to the news. All right, today's news: Palantir top estimates boost fourth quarter guidance on AI adoption. Again, this is the CEO of Palantir, Mr. Karp. If you watch my channel, you know I've been rolling with Palantir since it was $10 per share, and now it's trading a little bit over $200 per share. All right. Also, we have a snap update. Trump administration will pay 50% of benefits in November shutdown. Uh, again, 50% of the food stamps will be paid out. That's good news. Uh, Governments are dipping into retirement cookie jar, and it could get messy. Okay, so we have certain services that the government needs to provide, and they're using alternate funding sources to provide those services as the government remains shut down. Uh, and Lastly, Kimberly Clark agrees to buy Tylenol owner Kenvue in a $48.7 billion deal, creating a consumer giant. Okay, so we saw shares of Kenvue jump today significantly as they were purchased by Kimberly Clark. All right, so that was some news today. Let's go over to the Robinhood really quickly before I close. All right. One of the hottest stocks today was Iran Limited. Shares jumped as much as 24% today on the deal of Microsoft purchasing them. Iran Limited basically is a AI infrastructure company. Says here Iran Limited is an integrated data center business powering the future of Bitcoin and other AI renewable energy, and is strategically located in fiber connected regions of the United States and Canada. Again, the big news today was Iran soars 30% after inking a $9.7 billion AI cloud deal with Microsoft. All right, so that was one of the hottest stocks today was Iran Limited. Again, they were struck a deal with Microsoft for several $billions. Again, Iran Limited, hot stock today. Palantir was up as well slightly, but then fell after. Okay, here we are again. Palantir Technology surged today, hit a record high of $213 per share, and then after hours selling off a little over 4% after the earnings call at 4 o'clock. Again, Palantir Technologies hit a record high of $213 per share. Again, a lot of growth in the AI area. Again, they do data collection for Air Force, Army, and other DoD departments, and they, let the data make inferences as they tranche through some of the most siloed data and most critical data for defense companies and as well as some commercial partners. And lastly, we'll look at Amazon. Again, Amazon shares surge on a major deal with OpenAI. Okay, again, Amazon shares surged as much as 4.97%, again, on the deal with OpenAI. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and I hope to see you on another video.